maybe like it was
like an adage.
Yeah.
Well, crab's treasure, another man's terrorist.
That's what I thought. He was doing. It was something to do with the one man's meat is another man's poison, but he's decided to update it with more.
Yeah.
With
How
more
many
modern and
yeah.
stylish language.
Another crab's treasure is another man's.
One man's
tax
trash
band.
is another man's come up. That's from Thrift Shop by Macklemore.
How many? One of the great artists of our time.
Who
Who would you say is that was?
That was good.
That was good. That's a talent. What are
I'm
all the
gonna
other?
pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket.
And
That's a great
I
song.
know. And in
Come on,
2009,
looking for
that's a good few bucks.
This
Post
is
crash.
flipping awesome.
2012. 2012.
Was it
Is that your
2012?
guess for Macklemore?
2012, that album, because
Because he did it at the opening ceremony of the Olympics.
2013. I
No,
think.
actually, you're right. 2009 is too early for
Because
that.
it bet
Far too
Good
early.
Kid, Mad City for best rap album.
That's so
That's
bad,
sickening.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And did they put? Does like hip hop count under that? So is the very white man thing. Would hip hop come under rap? Because I feel like that's too almost. Rap seems like what they would say for like a popular music genre, and hip hop pop as in like popular.
Oh, I
pop.
would have thought the other way around.
Really?
I would have thought if you were defining it, if you were splitting that in two, I would say hip hop would be tending towards the more popular end of the spectrum, but rap would be more like your Kendrick type stuff.
Well, like I remember back in the day, Nelly. You would have been a fan of Nelly. You would like Nelly. Nelly Dilemma, Kelly Rowland, was a very romantic song. No matter what I do,
All I think about is you, even when I'm with my boo.
I'm going crazy over you. Which is
That's
kinda
not right.
nice.
That's not right.
nice. You're with your boo.
Yeah, you're with
Think
your boo,
about
and I'm thinking about exactly.
When
Yeah,
you're with your boo, think about your
That's
boo.
no release that.
Sorry. Yeah. No,
When you're with your boo, think
When
about
I'm
your
with
boo, please, for the love of
my
God.
boo.
Be present.
Be present.
Like we're told.
Be
Yeah.
present.
You fuck.
Nelly, release a song called "Be Present" immediately.
Every time I'm with my boo,
Here we go.
All
I'm
I
thinking
think about
about is my boo.
Yeah, that's it.
Be with the people who you're with at that time.
Please, can I please for a moment take this time to state? Yeah, that would be because you want to, and there, maybe he elaborates on because maybe it's a defense of his partner's being like you're looking at other women or whatever, and he's like he releases that song, so it would be. Even when I'm with my boo, all I'm thinking about is my boo. Please, still, and I would like to make that very clear as well that I am throughout the time of being with other, and I'm not with anybody else. Just to be clear, but he goes into his own voice. He goes into my voice.
Suddenly from the Mavana.
Yeah. Just to be clear, and he gets more into Paisley as it goes up. And just to be clear,
You would know me as
the Lamb of
rap
God
artist
would yes. You would know me as the arson, the artist Nelson. But my friends would call me Nelly.
He becomes Harry Enfield's William Ulsterman.
Yeah.
I have made a peaceful and legitimate request for cheese and pineapple on a stick with my boo.
Yeah.
I like that
dear.
Nelly song, which again you could do in a funny if it became in McShane's voice of a song called Na.
No, there's
Na,
a good show. McShane's voice. That's it.
it. Na 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 na. You know, na 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 na. That's the words.
I
Okay.
don't know
That's
that
like-
Nelly
you're
song.
like,
Na 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 na. A lot of my punchlines are that. Can you see I live in London
It's
now?
getting hot in here.
Yes, you do
So
live
take
in.
off all your clothes.
You live in London now. You've got iced coffee in a tote bag. Fuck me, with a paper straw that's
Yeah.
collapsed in on
Yeah,
itself.
that's not right. Hey, you're trying to tell me a big corporations can keep fucking burning all out they have out there? That's not right. That's one of the few. I'd say no. Maybe you're not meant to talk about the environment. Is that something you're not allowed to talk about these days?
On podcasts.
I feel like you're
Because
not
of woke?
I hate because woke. My dad genuinely, by the way, I know this. I'm not saying anything out of school. I'm not saying anything new here, but my dad genuinely on the phone to me the other day, without irony, said that's just PC correctness. And then I left a long silence, like the man of like the you can't grow concrete line. I just like stayed silent, and then he went, "Well, I'll see you later."
Okay, Stephen.
Yeah.
What did you say? What did you say that elicited that response from your father?
It was the
Women
classic.
should be allowed to drink soup.
Yeah, yeah. That's not
just
on my
PC.
day. No, the thing is, my dad, I would consider to be very, and has my whole life been quite progressive. So his version of that is he's got it is like the Stuart Lee bit where he's mixed up PC with just like health and safety.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't even remember what it was, but it was something about
Walking past the building site, people wearing hard hats.
Yeah, things like that. Yeah,
PC correct.
it's just that's PC correctness. And I also don't think he was saying it in a way to like dismiss it. He was like that would be what PC correctness is. Like as if it's just like he's just acknowledging that's what's going on. He doesn't seem to have that.
Shifting.
His disdain is all misplaced. His disdain is more based around like adverts or like adverts for like a sensorless soap, and he's like, I'm washing my hands after I touch it anyway, and I'm like, let's just have dinner. What? Why are you raging about like all the things going on in the world? He's very even-handed about, but it's those things. But that happens post 50, I think. Something happens in the mind.
Yeah, you just start watching ads and being like, this isn't like how it used to be. It used to be ads for soap. The fella was black, and then he used the soap, and then he was white, and that was it.
Yeah.
Right? Have you seen
What's
those?
that? No.
Those were ads where like it's just a black person, and then it's soap, and then it's a white
Michael
person.
Jackson, that was so.
You're like last year. Like, when was that?
Yeah, before woke.
Oh, before yeah.
No, in like
The bad old days, they call them.
Party papers came in.
I think
The PPs have arrived.
I think in the early 1900s it was like, our soap's so good it'll make you white.
That's
that was
awful.
like a thing.
Do I even need to say that? That's awful.
Yeah, just to clarify, that's bad.
That's really
and
bad.
I don't think this episode is.
That's
is-
surely
is-
America,
Michael
is
Jackson
it?
just had a load of Dove.
This this episode is brought to you by racist soap.
Yeah.
That was
It's not brought to you by. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What
not
you should
brought
do
to-
is you should do a sponsor segment where it's like all the people we will refuse to have as sponsors, so just an hour
Well,
segment.
Anytime anybody drops us as a sponsor, we degrade them for 5 minutes in the middle of the podcast.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
we have not forgotten about Re-Raw Beer. Fuck you.
Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, that's a nice kind of
sour-
autocratic
Sour,
method of.
sour, bitter little
No,
beer.
it's a deterrent. Yeah.
Yeah, we're blackmailing all sponsors at all times.
Yeah, yeah.
If you leave, it's over.
It's over for you. I will degrade you on this podcast to 2,000 patrons.
Not bad.
Not so bad.
2,220.
Well, listen, this has
But
been
most of
fun.
those cunts don't pay and don't get anything extra. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
Because Patreon set up a thing where you can just sign up for no money and then they don't get anything, but they're there.
Yeah.
They're hanging out. They're part of the community.
How much do you? No, it's not appropriate
We
to
make
talk
loads.
finance. No, I was going to say, what's the split? What's the split? Is Twitch? Because Twitch is like 50-50, is it, or something?
Twitch takes loads. I have no idea. I think Patreon takes like 15 or 20%. Something
We
Right.
like
That's
haven't
not bad.
taken any of the money out yet.
It's all
Right.
just
You're like Jay Leno. Yeah.
I wish we were like
I mean,
Jay Leno.
since-
We're more
Really?
like,
the
it's like
money's in the
Ben
Patreon.
Stiller and Owen Wilson in
The money's in the computer.
Yeah.
It's in the computer.
Oh, so what you're saying is it's not a fiscal choice. It's that you don't know how to get it out of the machine.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that was like the first.
No, I don't think you're appreciating that that's actually true. We
that's-
don't
No,
have
I'm
any of the money.
appreciating it. I'm just my mind processes things a lot quicker than yours. But
The only person that's been paid is...
no, that's nasty.
That was a cruel little
That was a
jab,
cruel
yeah,
little
but I
jab.
enjoyed it.
My that's way, but like I remember when mobile phones became more, people were getting a lot of them. I can remember my grandfather having a £10 note and asking me, where does it go in?
Oh no!
That's not. Yeah,
Can't be putting a £10 note into a phone.
it wouldn't work. That's why it wouldn't.
It wouldn't.
You could do it. You could put it in the back of the case. You could take it out and put it in the battery, but that won't go on
I don't
your
think
credit.
there's
You're not going
any
to be able
way
to
that
ring.
could work.
Which and also his usual activity was for the phone was just like ringing O2 constantly to.
But that's
talk
even
about
that's
an
just
issue
a
with it.
misunderstanding of how like even money works. Never mind phones. You know what I mean? Like someone from the phone company would have to come around once a month and like collect all the money from the back of your phone.
Yeah, like an awful landlord.
Well,
Those
like they
bad
used to do
landlords you
with
would have got in
the-
Belfast.
Like the electricity meters in the house where you'd actually put money, you put coins in,
Yes,
and
well,
then somebody would come
they're
scoop
from
it out.
they're from a generation where the probably the frontal cortex hardened at the point where the last new idea to grasp on one was the idea of you could put money into a thing, or like you could take money maybe out of an ATM or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. I don't know the history of ATMs. That's probably off by about 6 decades, but I would imagine there's probably that. And then you can't grasp onto. I think you get one last good bit of technology in before like 25, and then after that you're trying your best.
It feels like the current version of that is like there's the one like there's the final social media that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think we're
Bebo.
the generation where like Instagram, that makes sense, and then TikTok, we're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Too quick.
I don't really get it.
You're flying it on TikTok. Shut up. You're the king of TikTok.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. Do
That's
you know
does
what I mean?
make
That's a
sense,
good
yeah.
Gypsy Collide video. You're the king of TikTok.
Yeah.
No, it's a compliment.
You junkies bastard. You're the king of TikTok.
I think because I was speaking to a guy in work about that, where I was like, I feel like in my, and this is a really naive thought because probably everybody's thought this at a certain age, where I'm like, things moved up very, very fast in the 20th century for technology. So I kind of get why, like, a lot of older people, it's kind of harder to grasp on. But in my mind, I'm like, surely what we kind of became acclimatized to from a very formative period, you can just... Surely that can be extrapolated to, like, you can kind of always get something, but there probably will be a point whenever we're like 40, we're like, that's now, I don't even know how any of that works. Like, I feel like AI will push it past the point of me knowing, unless you just accept it and you go, I don't understand how it works, but I just know that the thing comes out when I say the words.
I've decided in my time off, now that the tour's finished, I'm going to try and figure out how to use AI.
In what way? Like just to not have to pay Mike when you take the money out of the machine.
Do you know what the Drake used AI recently?
Yes, in his songs.
Quite famously now. He brought back Tupac and he had got Snoop Dogg to diss Kendrick Lamar.
Him alive.
So now I'm not across this. I've just seen that they are very angry at each other.
I just learned about it last night.
Drake is saying that Kendrick hits women, and Kendrick is saying that Drake's a nonce. Is that the short of it?
I believe that's the Big Mike will be able to. Big Mike Explains segment.
I'm heavy. I won
BME.
my Australian Football League top today just to talk about this. Actually,
I hate that.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? I mean,
what a great way to defend against any criticism.
No, what's wrong with it?
What's wrong with you?
Like, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Well,
I don't like that. What's 99% of people? What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Mike's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I can genuinely.
It's such a good. What do they say? If you can't argue against something, you controversialize the source. Yeah. That's a good.
Yeah.
Well, what I would say is this now.
Where did you get it?
It's going to upset you, obviously, to see me
thriving.
No, just packed into a sports top like this, and there's nothing now that can like dilute the fact in your mind that I would kill you with my bare hands. Look at this. I'm in a sport. You are as well. You're threatened. I know that.
Yeah, but that's just in general. I'm in a constant state of threat. It's a mind issue.
Threat level midnight.
Ramesh Ranganathan was in Australia.
Double R.
She got me.
I call him. Never said his name before.
Australia.
Okay.
Yep.
That's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah. Australia. Is that?
Or is it Oz? Australia. So anyway, she decided to get me a present. She loves me. And she says she does sometimes, I wonder. But anyway, so she bought this top for me. St. Kilda's. It's an Irish Aussie team. But anyway, it's a little bit small. And it can kind of, you know what I mean?
That's fake.
Little Bit's doing a lot of the...
Fake.
Yeah. That's me when people talk about wrestling.
It absolutely
It
is
says it
fake.
there. You can read it. AFL.
That's one of the fakest
That's
looking
such a
tops
good,
I've ever seen.
It's not fake. There's the swoosh.
Hold on just a second now. What in God's green earth is making you not a fan of the Australian Football League? This is your first time hearing about it. You're calling this
I didn't say fake.
mock.
Him, no, don't come at me for that.
well, by Jesus, you're his bloody lapdog over here.
You're doing his bidding.
You're the what's your man's name?
Ed McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
I think you're more of a you're like a Henry Kissinger to his Nixon.
Yes. I'd love to be Nixon.
Yeah.
There's something about the not now, obviously, he's dead, but there's something about, I think we talked about this before, where something probably on here actually, and the one time I've been on it, which is that the
everyone in is
and it wasn't a jab.
About Nixon again.
Yeah, here he goes.
McShane on.
From the because I told you
to keep him away from Nixon.
I don't usually do podcasts, so it means that like if I repeat something, I have done it on 100% of podcasts that I've been on. But we talked, I think, before about whenever something is so ridiculous or so disconnected from being able to relate to it that it becomes funny no matter how evil it is. And there's something about Nixon's run that I'm just like, this is... I've watched probably about 20 hours worth of footage on Watergate, just being like, this is such a story. This is so fun to watch.
I still don't know what happened at Watergate, but now everything's just called Gate.
Yeah, that's a straight. Yeah, they seem to have just used that for any conspiracy.
And it also like Watergate wasn't a conspiracy or like a controversy surrounding water.
No,
it was just the name of.
Yeah, that would be odd if it was about Nixon's famous H2O plot.
Yeah,
that's
but
correct.
Now everything is like, oh, have you seen the Ribena Gate?
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
like,
I don't.
wow.
I don't appreciate that. It's appropriate, you know.
Yeah, well,
A good man. Sorry, Big Mike had
The
a
other
story.
version
I don't
of
want to
that
get into
fucking hate,
Nixon
but
again.
We'll look back to this fake
Yeah.
shirt in a second. The other thing that really annoys me is when people say they're addicted to something and they say they're a something-aholic, like a chocoholic.
Yeah.
I'm like, right, but you're not addicted to chocohol.
Yes, yeah, that's a good. Yeah, workahol. That's a
not
norm joke. Isn't it?
workaholic.
It's a
Yeah.
norm joke. You pig.
I'm
let's try to
hopelessly
say-
addicted to workahol. That's
Yeah.
always the lean in. Workahol.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work when you're
But
static.
the other option's terrible because then you can't just be, I'm not a work ick.
No. We're really at the bottom of the barrel for this one. I feel like already.
We're doing
there's
well.
there's an
But
exhaustion
we
at
need
this
to
time
make
in the
fun of
morning.
this because that's
Doesn't
not
it?
a real car company.
No, lad.
All of these would be stitched on, not printed
I
on.
feel very vulnerable and kind of fat.
You should.
This,
So
to be honest. I've got my back has gotten very fat. I thought I wasn't putting on weight, but then I looked at my back the
Yeah.
other day and I've got like a belly on my back.
That's a sneaky
Is that
thing the
where all
body
your fat
does.
goes?
All my fat's gone to my back.
No, that's
oh,
so
yikes.
And
sad.
rotten, like fatty little.
I can't picture what that looks like.
Gelatinous back.
Get that. No, let's see. No, don't not for the cameras, but for let's do this so I can do
What's on the ba-
like
what's
a
on the
like a
back of
60s
that?
comedy
Yeah.
tech.
No, what is actually on the back of that?
Huh?
Oh, it's just the car company again.
So
It hangs
A lot
over
of
it
sponsors
now.
on AFL things, but yeah, you understand that that's a fake top.
no, it's not a fake top, and she's after paying. She's after breaking herself. The poor woman is after putting herself in debt.
She's been scammed
to buy
by
this.
some Aussie fellas.
She's not. She's not. The Aussies just do a lovely jersey. And
Your
you're not
girlfriend sold her body to get you that fake T-shirt.
really- That's a nasty thing to say.
I can't believe that.
No, she didn't. She might have given a few winks and a few suggestions that she would, but she didn't.
Escort, is that what they say
Follow-
for that? When it's like just it's the company.
But
what
a
do they
lot of
say?
time the escorts now they'd be heavily dabbling in the
Yeah,
old-
Escort Plus. It goes into.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. Escort XL.
It'd go into a bit of the
It's
old
not
licking
right. Well,
and
you can't
tickling
say it's don't
in
be
the
body
ends.
shaming.
All ends in licking and tickling.
But
Yeah.
but that's like a fake. I just have to, and you need to know that that's a fake top.
What I need you to do is
Hey, shut your goddamn mouth. And what is wrong with you about this?
is as friends of Mike understand that he's vulnerable here in this clearly too tight Australian jersey that he's wearing to honour his sexual partner and life partner Ramesh Ranganathan. I didn't need to say the first bit.
Oh, you have you say that as a name.
It's his
Oh,
message.
okay.
Yes.
Because I was genuinely going like, why are we
Ramesh
talking
didn't-
about him being on tour in Australia? I've been pondering on this
Imagine
for
Ramesh brought me back
Yeah.
an Australian.
yeah.
The
Message
Canadian
on Instagram, first one, like it comes in as requests. Hi.
Yeah.
What could this be?
Every 10 episodes, we reiterate that we refer to our girlfriends as Ramesh Ranganathan and Jamali Maddox.
Gotcha.
That's right.
And
That's
now
good.
people who've been listening going, what?
Two
the
lovely
hell
men,
for 10
probably.
episodes are
Never
now.
Yeah.
But
also,
how long? What type of dynamic would have to change in the amount of followers that you have to change the podcast to Friends of Mike as the name?
Friends of.
Because earlier
as
on he
in
said as Friends of Mike, and my head was thinking, that would be an interesting. I'd watch that show.
Friends of Mike.
Yeah.
well, he'd be off. That'd be a
Yeah. We'd lose half of
There's
the
a course
podcast.
system.
toilet for
Yeah.
the record. You hit the toilet.
It still
It's
happens
friends of
here.
Mike. Yeah, not men who tell Mike his brand new Australian jersey that he wore and was excited about wearing is fake, and now
yikes.
I feel not only fat but fat and fake, a big fat fake.
The climb down from how
The BFF. Now, that
confident
wouldn't
you
be,
were
yeah.
when this jersey came up initially, you were thrilled.
I was
that
the belle of the ball. I was
Yeah,
the queen of France. I
yeah,
thought you'd all be gushing over
Yeah, you
it.
thought Friends of Mike will appreciate this.
Of course.
Only to find out that BFF meant something different.
Absolutely.
Big fat fake.
Yeah, big fat fake. That was what I was trying to get at. No, that's not appropriate. That I would say the joke. He says it and spells it out. You give him the laugh. That's
listen.
not.
It's rare that I get the laugh from Mike. To be
That's
fair,
right.
no.
Yeah.
You
don't-
I need to have clarity. That's what I need to have.
What kind of like street market did she get
She
this
didn't
shirt
get out of
from?
street market. She went to the stadium.
That was okay.
She bought it from a man
Yeah.
with a stall outside
She went.
the stadium.
She went to the stadium and then another 6 miles past that, and there was a gentleman.
to a flea market.
Yeah.
She got
She
this.
bought it at a wet market where COVID was made.
Come on. Another jab at the Chinese. When does it end?
There's something funny as well about misinterpreting the idea of the being made in a lab being made
Manufactured
in the wet market.
It was made by bats in a wet market.
Yeah. They'd be slippery old things, them bats.
Asher the Perry, you're like Lenin and Trotsky at the start of the Russian Revolution, just scheming, conspiring.
Before Yoko Ono ruined all of it.
And I'm Stalin. I'll rise up behind you and take it all.
Stalin was the original Yoko Ono, I think.
In a way, yeah. I would love to. I don't know the
You're
history
not
of
the
that.
first person to make that comparison. It won't be the last.
No. Who's this for?
One.
It's for me.
It's not for me anyway.
No snatching, Michael.
I'll have it now.
No, you won't be doing
I
that.
deserve it as comforts for how you've degraded
It'll
me.
only make your back fatter.
Huh? Whoa! That was a nasty
that's
thing to say.
You'll have a double-decker back.
To bring up my fucking
Nasty
Insecurities.
squared that
my,
was.
my pink back fat.
Your entirely justified insecurities.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? You're loving it now because
That's the same as like, I'm not gaslighting you, you're just mad. That's what that's the equivalent of.
He used to be the fat one, and that was happier time.
Vittorio?
Yeah.
I don't remember a time of you ever having any kind of. I feel like you've
That was
looked
a
pretty
pretty
well the
perfect
whole.
finish.
Fat,
Yeah.
disgusting mess. Like, this time last year, and he used to come in, and he'd have all like grease and bits of fried egg on his chin, and it was disgusting.
Dripping down. The grease would be dripping on
It'd
this.
be
You'd have to change his
dripping
shirt
down
every
and-
15 minutes.
That's right, and he'd have bits of rashers in his underpants.
Yeah, jeez, that's classic.
Always
Did I ever tell you about?
I actually, now that that's I do remember that period of your life. Yes.
When he was just a walking fry.
Yeah, come in, pulling out wee bits. Where'd you get that egg? Yeah.
He just had a full.
He goes, he cracks it in the pocket and it comes out poached 15 minutes later perfectly.
Because I'm so
Because
sweaty.
of the heat element.
No, but he genuinely was. Like, I remember when
Yeah.
Ramesh first saw him, she's like, I had to get her a little bucket.
Because she is only a small bucket for her because she's small.
Yeah.
You need a massive bucket.
And
Did I ever
There's
tell you
loads
about
of
the
sick in
fat
you.
guy that used to live around the corner from me? And his nickname was Fudgy. And because he wouldn't swear, but he would say fudge instead. He would say, fudge you, fudge that.
That's a
all
nice
these
wee thing
things.
to
The
do.
fat fella. You'd say that.
Yeah, I think he was just thinking about fudge all the time.
That's like Roseanne Barr had a bit in her when she did her thing on the Tonight Show, and she's like just fat people everywhere. And she's like, turn left at the chocolate coloured house, and everything was connected to food because she was fat, and that was the joke.
Yeah.
But went better back then.
Yeah,
But
the bad old days.
I heard tell that Fudgy was round at somebody's house,
Yeah.
and they were sat there like playing FIFA or something, and this is when he was like maybe like 12, 13.
Yeah.
And he goes, "What's that smell?" And Fudgy's just there like, and he's wearing a hoodie with a big pouch in the middle, and he's just pulling like chips out of the pouch in the hoodie.
What else are pockets?
And then-
Pockets are not for that.
But then at one point he just like takes a bit longer in the pocket and pulls out like he's got fish and chips in his hoodie
Now
pouch
that's-
pocket.
that's
and
all
this
right.
is the
Is this
mad
where you
bit.
got the idea for
no,
your carry-on?
no paper, just fish and chips loose in the hoodie pocket.
No, if you did,
Jeez.
if the hoodie pocket was pocket,
Can't say that, Robbie.
if you had like maybe like a laminated inside,
If you'd
a
laminated the inside of your hoodie?
you could get your dinners in there. You could have a dinner hoodie. That could be cut that to sell that. Cut that out because I'm
Hello,
going to make.
dragons.
I'm
I
hello,
need 50 million
pounds
pounds
to put laminate in the inside of this one hoodie.
Stephen Bartlett just, okay, yeah.
Nobody's ever thought that.
But
And it's and I go now. You like it because it's for people that don't have enough time to eat because they work very very hard. So they have to. And he goes there's 55.
that's quite
Million.
good. With my
55 mil?
schedule. Could I put Huel in my hoodie? Yes.
Yes, you could. You could put lots. Yeah, you could put lots of Huel. You could do that right now. But with the laminate, there's an element. There's a cleanliness, and there's a.
You're not getting fluff in your Huel.
You're not getting fluff in your Huel. That's the one thing that people complain about. There's too much fluff in this.
When I get fluff in my Huel, that is actually quite a problem I have in my life. Thank you, Robert. He'd call you Robert.
He would call me Robert, and I go, it's not. And would you
I
believe
hate
that's
that.
not my real name?
Robin. You're
It's Robbie on the birth certificate.
Robin McShane.
Yeah, because it's not. It's Brian.
Robbie is short for Robin Bastard.
Robert.
Sounds like the start of start of something. There's a lethargy in the room at the minute now. You've been drinking for 15 weeks. You've been having too many
Yeah,
crisps.
I've been on the
Lad, I've
sauce.
gotten with this big fat
Yeah,
back on
all
my-
the crisps are in the back.
You've got a broad back
Yeah.
at the minute.
Oh, lad, it's disgusting. But
I have a real urge to put a saddle on you.
what the hell? That's kinky, freaky shit.
You can't
Dirty,
say.
rotten, kinky,
Don't
freaky
swear.
shit. This is what Kendrick's accusing Drake of being into.
Yeah.
No, yes, fill us in on
Oh,
this.
yeah. You give us the full.
All I
I
know.
know.
The most in the know. You're the most in the know.
You're in the know.
Big
Because all
time.
I know is that there's an element of that, the general kind of rumors of like, not Illuminati type, but you know that
Yeah.
type of that there's a nasty ring of people that are involved.
That's right. So
Drake's got a nasty ring.
I'll tell you how it all. I'll tell you how it
He's
all.
been eating certain
Yeah,
dinners.
yeah.
Cancel this. Oh.
Hold that mic.
I've given up. I've given up. There's something not right with the mind
You
today.
wouldn't work to warm yourself.
No. What's some of
You
the things?
put
What
that
are some of the things?
down.
No,
what-
I need to express
This
myself.
coronavirus lazy.
This will not stand.
What's this?
This is a protest.
This is so
I'm
good.
in protest of crack.
I love this. Like you're wearing, and
Sure,
because
no, you have to.
because it's part of your culture, like your fashion sense is to wear like Dickies quite, and you like wearing Dickies socks. I've just realized
I
that
don't
like.
own any other Dickies items.
Shh,
Oh, sorry.
but-
Yeah. I mean, oh, yeah. So you're right. Yes.
But like there's a lot of this kind of like
Slice.
workwear stuff people are wearing. There's like
Yeah.
service works trousers from real hardworking people. People wearing Carhartt, all that crack, and they're just like the laziest
They're just drinking in
cunts.
bars where it costs them for 12 quid for a pint of
laziest
some
cunts
beer you've never
ever.
heard of. Yeah.
Just like dressing up as builders.
Yeah, I love because I wanted I like the idea of that, but I want to be on the job. See, whenever I walk past boys, I'm like, that is the life on a construction site. That just eating crisps in front of a van, that looks class.
Yeah.
My dad
I'd be
pretty.
hiding behind it in shame. They're not ashamed.
My dad.
They're in front of
You can sit up if you want. I'm going to remain.
My dad
you
turned.
will sit
Yeah.
up. You will bend.
You
to
will.
our-
You will.
to the
I
rules.
will remain. Others will leave. I will remain. I'm not related to the Europe. Just do the jokes. No, do the. Let's hear about Drake.
Drake versus Kendrick.
So here's
Yes,
this.
let's hear the facts of the matter with Mike.
Listen,
the facts of the allegations.
Here's how the. So for one thing, there's been like.
Tell the folks at home who Drake is.
So Drake is a male duck from a lake.
It's a
down
type
in
of
Finsbury
sword.
Park. No, so basically over the last 10 years there has been there's been little sly digs because Drake.
What noise did you just?
That's a sitting up noise. Does everybody not do that?
You've got my attention.
You've
brother.
got my attention, dog.
brother.
That's it. Now,
Say brother. Brother.
That's good. Yeah. Now, how's about this here right now? Tell us.
Tell me right now.
Tell me
brother.
right now
I'm all
how
ears,
about
brother.
Drake. Okay. Imagine you were all ears. Oh, that wouldn't be good.
Do you know? Imagine it like you should do when I go to tell a story that you're interested in. There's a. Do you know the Hulk Hogan thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the whole time, and then when you're finished, they go, "Is that right?
Yeah.
Tell me that now. You got bad hair."
We should go to professional wrestling together. All
I would
of us.
love to. I've been watching, like
Yeah.
I said, consistently since probably age 6.
Let's do that.
I had an out period, I think,
Let's
between
do that. Let's go
08
right now.
and Mania 30. Let's go right now.
Yeah.
They'll be wrestling on somewhere in
Has
London
to
right
be.
now.
Has
I've been
to-
messaged
somewhere.
about it because people that listen to the pod, there's a guy who runs a professional wrestling
Maher's
company.
going.
Yeah.
Maher
on
goes all the
19th.
time. He gets
I'd love
absolutely
to.
stoned as fuck and then watches it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going.
I'll do the first bit, the watching. No, that was the second bit. Whichever order it came in were the...
You've already done the first bit.
You won't be doing drugs.
No, I wouldn't.
No,
I wouldn't
because
touch the stuff.
Your mind is too sensitive for that. And my
That's
back is too
correct.
fat for
We've talked
drugs.
about this at 2 a.m. outside Filthy McNasty's in Belfast one time,
right.
post the
Yeah.
BBC New Comedy Awards.
Yeah.
And we'll not discuss any further.
But anyway, we are
about
all
the New
ears
Comedy Award
and
results.
you're all
We
back.
don't need to
Listen,
discuss
I'm
who got
fucking-
where and that.
I'm a hip hop aficionado.
Yes.
I'm my hand.
An HHA.
I'm my finger up the ass of rap, and I'm about to give it a prostate exam. I don't know, but listen. What happened was there's been for 10 years. There's been right at the top of rap. We'll say is like Drake, Kendrick. Like Kendrick would be obviously the more critically acclaimed, and
Because he's
Drake-
better.
That would
Yeah.
be Mr. Lamar. Yeah, the reason he's more critically acclaimed is just because of the quality of the music. Often people
Right.
would say.
And the lyricism is
And the
like,
lyricism
yeah,
and, just
Now-
generally, yeah.
just putting thought into
There's a
things.
correlation there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've also never listened to Drake. I just want to put that out there. I know the one that goes dong 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 dong. What's that called? Passion.
Passion fruit from far away.
Yeah, that one.
I know
Say-
the Hotline Bling.
That's a great
I know that
one.
as well, actually, true.
Yeah, you also know.
Oh, sorry, I've actually heard every single one of his albums. Anyway.
But you have heard it, like, you know,
God's Plan.
You've heard God's Plan. You've
Okay.
heard fucking.
I've heard that one that Chappelle quotes.
Please hold on.
I got everything, I got everything. I cannot complain, I cannot. I don't even know how much I made. I
Yikes.
forgot. It's a lot.
Never
That's
mind
good.
how much I got.
That's a song about the Patreon
Yeah.
vault you've got.
We don't know how much we
I'm
made.
going to start saying how much is in the vault these days, boys.
So
no.
anyway, Drizzy is, though, he's like the biggest selling rapper. I don't think he's surpassed Eminem yet, but of the last decade by far, and he's had the most number ones and lots of stuff. So he's absolutely massive. But anyway, they've been throwing little sly digs at each other where it's kind of been veiled and stuff like that, but they haven't like said their names and things. Drake is very famous for fucking subliminals.
Yeah.
That's his stuff, which is very.
He's on to the subliminals now.
That's right. He's onto the subliminals, and it's bitch ass behavior, according to.
So
a lot of people.
what's a subliminal? Just like a real subtle, like
It's a subtle little nod, like a little reference that could be perceived.
it could be.
as,
He's got plausible deniability
That's
to
right.
his dissing.
I was
That's
always a lot
exactly
more
right.
concerned that subliminal messaging would be a big thing when I was
Yeah,
growing
yeah.
up. I thought I'm going to get, they're going to get me, or there'll be like a. I always thought something would happen, like, you know, that Darren Brown thing where he got somebody to assassinate Stephen Fry.
Speaking of subliminal messaging, NordVPN are the
Good
sponsors.
God.
You're
of
not
this
going to get a chance to finish
episode.
anything.
This is such good. It's such a good story. And
Yeah,
you're
sorry. Can we
such-
do that? Let's do that. Let's
But
do
it's
this.
half an hour. We need to get it
Right,
in.
let's do NordVPN then.
We need to get it in.
Shit.
Hello, we are
Noise.
doing we have to insert an ad read. And why do we have to insert an ad read in post, Mike? Why was that again?
Because I said stuff that can't be kept in. Because I said I went too far. I won't say it again. Then we have to do this again.
This nobody wants that.
No.
This episode is brought to you by NordVPN, a virtual private network. Very exciting things, virtual private networks.
Oh, nothing is more exciting to me than things that are private and virtual, and then you can do things that, and then people never find out.
Without anyone seeing them, you know, if you want
No
to
one will
buy,
ever know.
if you want to buy the government a gift without them being able to see what you're looking at on the internet, if you're searching
Right.
Amazon gifts for Rishi Sunak and you don't want him to find out about the gift, is that fucking on yet? Sorry.
Or if you wanted to see maybe like some like twins, Japanese twins, and one of them
playing volleyball together,
No, and one of them
but you don't have.
kills
But then
the
the
other
Sky
one,
Sports, but then the
and
Sky
then starts
Sports, but
licking
then
their dead body.
But Sky Sports is only available
What?
in certain countries for certain things, you know. And if you wanted to watch the Japanese volleyball leagues, then that would be a valid reason to use a
Or
virtual
Japanese
private net.
twins killing-
And then the
one
other,
killing the
I
other,
don't think you
then
can say.
licking
I
the
don't think you can
corpse.
say. I don't think you can say that
But
either.
if you wanted, I'm
no, but
trying to-
no, but please, we
What?
already have had to do this for a second time.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to give people the full spectrum. People aren't going to buy NordVPN for the stupid shit you're saying. Japanese
But
volleyball.
for
they can
example,
get that
if you're
anyway.
say you're
But the
very
murders,
say
they
you're
can't-
very
the
say you're
murders
very
will-
invested in a series, for example, myself and Jamali have been watching The Sixth Commandment, very very good program with
Thou shalt not kill those Japanese twin.
yeah, that's the sixth one, and it's got Ian Hardwick in it, and he's
Who?
great. He's an actor from Cork. And he's great, and I won't do any spoilers through. But for example, that's on BBC iPlayer, and if we were on holiday or we were in Ireland, we mightn't be able to watch BBC iPlayer depending on what country we're in.
You could stream it.
But even sometimes the streaming, the location services, if it's not licensed in that country, then you couldn't watch it when you were away, even though you're invested. And the way that you'll find, I'll tell you, what do you think the way that you'll find is to be able to watch it when you're abroad if it's a series you're really invested in?
NordVPN.
NordVPN. It's easy to use. Connect with one click or enable auto connection for 0-click protection.
Yeah.
6,200 plus servers in 111 countries.
I don't believe it. 111?
Should we try?
Children murdered. No, come on.
Let's try and name 111 countries.
Austria.
Japan.
I'm-
Why are we doing all the
done.
Axis powers first?
I can't think of any others, to be honest. They're the only two.
You
I
could
know.
do it in either Austria or
Either
Japan,
Austria or Japan.
at least, and that's 2 out of the
Yeah.
111. Change your virtual location easily. Amazing speed. NordVPN is one of the fastest VPNs out there. One NordVPN account can be used on 6 devices. You could use it on your iPhone, your iPad, your toaster.
Your murdering knife.
No,
Your Japanese
no.
murdering knife. It might be used to murder your Japanese twin. in. You can watch it online.
Supports every major platform: Windows, Android, iOS, macOS, Linux, even Android TV.
You can look in the
But
window.
here's what you need to do to get the best discount of your NordVPN plan. Go to nordvpn.com/parenting. Our link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan.
Every other link only gives you
extra
3
months.
'cause they're losers,
4
fat
extra
losers.
months on the 2-year plan.
We'll give you 4.
There's no risk with
care
Nord's.
about you.
There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The
Yes.
link is in the podcast episode description box. Get the exclusive
Box.
NordVPN deal here. NordVPN.com/parenting.
Cloak the box. It is. Why can't I say things? You said box, and we both know that box is used by a lot of people to describe vaginas.
Back to
But
the
that's
app.
not the one we're talking about.
Back to the episode.
Noise.
That one was only 5 minutes long,
Huh?
which is good for us.
Yeah.
Is it usually longer?
They're supposed to be 60 seconds.
Okay.
Right.
Maybe retake that at the end. Because I also would prefer to not be associated with anything that was said there by Mike during that.
You signed off on it.
I am
by
doing.
laughing away.
I don't have a podcast, but I am looking to get sponsored for them in just my day to day, and I'm willing to, So if I'm sitting next to you with this,
You cackled.
Yeah.
You were laughing away.
I was laughing at the energy of it, not the content.
No,
to be clear,
you
Nord.
were laughing at the thing. You thought that
Victor-
was a big fat joke, didn't you?
Victor Patrick.
Can you stop saying that?
What?
Yeah, I don't like
Oh,
to
you
hear.
don't like to hear the truth of what's going on.
I
do
don't
you?
like to hear
You
the
just-
words.
You just want to get your grubby little pound. The grubby
It's
little
not the-
paw for a
you
grubby
would-
little
It's not
pound.
the
you-
dark
you would-
web. It's
yeah.
not the dark
You
web.
would like
it's just
Nord.
the VPN.
No.
No.
That's right. I don't know what it is.
You would
Be honest, I haven't
you would
tried.
like NordVPN because it's the type of place where you could safely get knockoffs like this.
Oh, you dirty dog! For God's sake! That was a little fucking. That was a jab right in the snout.
That's so good. That was like something out of the roast of Tom Brady on Netflix.
What in the good God would you say that to me for?
Mike's getting mental electric shocks here.
Oh, well, it was just so uncalled for.
I was so quick as well, the mind of. I only had to
great.
say that's a wee bit like, that's a wee bit like, that's a wee bit like, while you're waiting for you to stop talking to get it out. And then I was
You're like a pair of jackals now. Eh?
We're not
Do you know
nice.
what I mean? Knives coming from the left, knives coming from the right.
But I think you kind of instill this.
I do not.
Yes.
A podcast with you.
I
is
don't
like
speak to
doing-
anybody else like I do to you.
You're such a cruel man. Because I'm a punching bag because you can sense the decency in me and that there won't be repercussions because I'm a Christian and I'll forgive. You know that.
What?
Yes. You know I'm a man of God and I'll forgive you for your wrongdoings. And that I'll still be after now. We'll have to break the cake and I'll have forgotten all your cruelty and nastiness to me.
What do you? Is that not like sleepy spray?
Let me do a quick take of that. Let me see.
Yeah, go on.
Ready? Oh, what's that? And then you have to say,
Okay.
is
yeah.
that this is going to be like a bad 90s comedy, but or even earlier,
Yeah,
potentially 80s.
1890s.
Let's even 70s. Yeah. Oh, what's that there?
Oh, it's like sleepy spray.
No, go down. Go down. Now crawl out the door and never come back. Because there's a cruelty to that.
No, do you know what it is?
Could have put in
Do
that.
you know doing a podcast?
Oh shit! He brings the mother in.
Classic.
This is actually what's happened in the feud as well, by the way.
Oh,
And-
yeah. We'll never
Doing
get to that. To be
doing
clear.
a podcast with Mike is like doing a gig to a really heckly audience, and it makes you bristle and become more of an
Yeah,
aggressive comedian than you would normally.
Yeah,
be.
that's true.
Do you know what? I came in here with the best of intentions. I sat down, full of kindness and love for both of you. And I
I think
standing
that's a
up?
hard thing to get
Are
him
we
to do.
standing up?
Yeah.
So we
why-
do the podcast
what's
like this.
about now?
Wouldn't this be so good if you did the podcast?
I'd love to do it like this. This is like, whenever you find out that what do you call him, Fantano was standing up sitting down the whole time. that music review, it doesn't matter.
Chris Moyle
you
stood up
can't
the whole
see-
time when he was doing the Radio
Did
1
he?
breakfast show.
Did he?
Yeah. Why do people
Because he was
do
getting.
on podcasts?
Sorry.
We've to be in shot.
it's
We've to
too
be in
perfect.
shot.
If we did it like this, to imply that you live in a
Like
very
team
small.
talk,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a team talk. We're just
All
there
right.
going, no, tell us about Drizzy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, sure. So, what's after happening is, if we want to go back to the start of the feud,
Do like a press.
I don't know how this is going to come out on the audio.
It's fine.
Will it be all right?
Yeah.
So, a song called First Person Shooter was released by Drake and J. Cole. In that song, J. Cole referred to the Drizzy, J. Cole and Kendrick as the top three rappers like alive, da 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 da. But he said,
Bold to include yourself in that, I would say. But
that's right. But he said, we're the top 3, but right now I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali. So he was kind of saying, right now I think I'm the best. He says, and then Kendrick came out then on a Future song. He did what's known as a feature in the rap game, and he came out and he said, y'all talking about the top 3? There ain't no top 3. There's just a top me. So he's saying, I'm the fucking
He's
best.
Muhammad Ali.
Well, yes, or whoever's the top boxer at the time. So next thing, anyway.
yeah, he probably
Jake
wouldn't.
Paul.
He's a Jewish fella. So who's the best Jewish boxer ever?
That would have been Arnie Goldstein.
Michael Rappaport.
Michael Rappaport. Well, he'd be up there, yeah. He probably is the toughest Jewish man ever. Michael Rappaport. Although there was like Meir Lansky, there was like Jewish gangsters back in the day. You know, they were in the mafia and they were doing quite well, and they would kill people. So stop porking them closer to my face. This feels quite pornographic, and which doesn't. Hey, stop that! You. That one's a big. You know. Don't be putting them close to my lips. But anyway, so then Drake comes out with his own diss. My back is sore as well. Get the fuck back.
I thought your back would be quite strong now.
This bit has been physically distressing, and people haven't seen my head. It's like I've been beheaded.
Yeah.
I also, just to be clear, I wanted to give you the chance there of like me and Vittorio not say anything for a while, and you still opened about 10 tabs in the story.
I did not. I was just under a lot of physical stress.
Okay.
This top is too tight. My back fat is popping out the back.
I'm sorry to hear
Yeah,
it.
you can see your back from the front, and that's no good.
Well, it was coming from around. It's like Kim Kardashian's arse.
Yeah.
I've got a big juicy back, which could turn out to be.
Baby Got Back. It's about Mike. The original diss track about Mike.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's been involved. That's why he knows so much. He's in the hip hop beef system.
There's actually a very famous Drake diss track on Meek Mill. It's called Back to Back, which that you could refer that to. There's a lot of back-based rap that's gone on. But so anyway, listen. Drake comes out then with a thing called I think it's like push-ups, which he's like he comes out and now he's directly referring to Kendrick, and he's like, because Kendrick posts videos of him doing push-ups, and like Drake's like, you're stupid and gay doing the push-ups and stuff, and next thing there was no response, and then Drake throws out another little track. He's like, you're not even going to respond, you silly little fool, and da 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 da. And,
Which is needy, I think. Like, if somebody doesn't answer, being like, "Well, you're still a dick."
But also what it's trying to do is, because Kendrick generally takes 5 years to release an album, so he was banking on the fact that Kendrick won't be able to do anything quick.
Yeah.
Because he's there, like, you know,
Thinking about what he wants to say.
Yeah,
That's right.
and there is now, I will say, not to criticize or anything like that, but I did hear some of the songs last night, and I will say they're not great. In terms of, I would say, in terms of the quality of the, it sounds like he went on to, I'd say, not, maybe he'll get me, but I thought it sounded like for as strong as Kendrick's production usually is, and I'm assuming it's just the quickness, it did feel like he went on to like a public domain
Garage
side
band loops.
Yeah.
I think you're being a little bit harsh, and it seems like you're in the pocket of Big Drake saying something
Okay,
like that.
okay. And you are that fond of him that you would call him Big Drake? Okay, understood.
Well,
You would be on his side. That's what you've been whispering to me.
I'm not on Drake's
You'd be
side.
on his side, not just for the songs, but what he's. Yeah, okay.
The noncery. No. But so basically,
It's like a magician's school or something. I don't know.
yeah. Drake then, or Kendrick then came out anyway and does a song called Euphoria, and now he's like calling Drake a nonce. He's like he's coming at like Drake's family's like calling him a deadbeat dad.
Right.
All this shit gets very personal, and his stuff like Drake is being like, I make more money and da 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 da, and then like Kendrick's stuff is like, I hate you.
Okay.
I think people like you should be dead. He's like, no joke. You are, in one of his lines, he's like, because one of it is like a certified lover.
Yeah, there
boy.
is something about should be, and you should be dead or something.
No.
Is that a read a line where he says that?
No, he says you should. People like you. I wish people like you were dead. He's like, we're dead. It's so harsh. He's like, I hate you. You're a horrible fucking person.
Jeez
it's just
Louise.
like Kendrick is going in so deep. He's like certified lover boy, because that's Drake's like fucking kind of embarrassing album a few years ago, where he's like, I have so much sex, and then like he's like more like certified pedophile. He's like, you go after.
He says that in the song.
Yeah. certified paedophile. It's pretty sick.
When there isn't a beat behind it, some of these insults do seem quite juvenile. Well, it's like certified lover boy, more like
certified loser.
pedophile. It's like
When
what?
he says that, Kendrick's a certified paedophile. You know, like it sounds good when he says it.
Yeah.
That was more Cat Williams, but and he references Cat, and somebody's like, Cat. He's like, Cat Williams done told his truth, and I'm telling mine. Da, da, da. So a little nod to Cat, which is nice. You know what I mean? So next thing, anyway, he says he's like, you're a pedo, all this shit. Next thing, Drake comes out and he's like, I'm not a pedo. He literally in one of his songs,
Strong
he's like,
rebuttal.
He's like, actually, I'm not a pedo. So like you saying that you're stupid because I'm not.
Yeah.
So actually, you know what you said? You know you are, but what am I?
Yeah.
Not that. To be clear.
So I actually.
I'm rubber, you're glue.
Yeah.
That's right. I have merch at the moment that says confirmed non-pedo, which could really. I might send some to.
Oh, you should have said
Right.
certified non-pedo.
I know.
Yeah, that would have been.
If I'd only have known.
If only you'd have been able to predict the exact future,
Yeah.
you would have been able to.
And he's involved as well.
Future
Exact
is
future,
involved. Future past.
Future past, present. That's a Scrooge reference.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's another person. That would, now, would he be rap or hip hop? Never listen to him.
Scrooge. So
Something's in the water or air today.
Yeah, so lemon
yeah.
Coke Zeros.
Yeah.
They fried him.
But anyway, the point. So the story is he's accusing him of this, he's accusing him of that, and what? How does it end?
But so then anyway, so then.
Or is it still ongoing?
But so Drizzy then is like, I'm not a pedo, and guess what? You beat the shit out of your wife.
Oh God.
You beat the snot out of your wife, you stupid little fucker. He says to Kendrick. Kendrick says, I do not.
And as a man who's completely outside of all this in terms of knowledge, are these things that are just complete, like just wild, like
I think most of it's,
accusations,
like,
or
been
is it
rumoured.
okay? So that's what I was going to ask. Is like there's a rumors part that they're drawing on,
Yeah.
And do you think that there is a because they're kind of in the industry that they could potentially know something more, or do you think that they're just playing off the rumors?
So here's the interesting thing. So Drizzy Drake says, he says, listen, the thing is, everything I'm saying is facts where you're making up stuff. And also Drake claims, because in one of the songs, Kendrick's like, you have an 11-year-old daughter that you're hiding. And he's like,
Where?
Well, I think like maybe under a bush or maybe in Wexford or something.
Okay, yeah. You're not going to find her there.
Yeah, somewhere. It's some seaside town in Ireland.
Yeah.
But so that's where you hide them.
His next diss track, Seaside Town in Ireland.
Yeah. So he says that you're hiding this daughter because in a 2018 beef with Pusha T and Drake, Pusha T revealed that Drake had a son, which was true.
Oh.
Adonis, which he hadn't, or not Adonis, Adion or something. And anyway, so he came out and was like, you have a son that you've been hiding from everyone, you fucking deadbeat piece of shit. And then turned out Drake had been hiding his son. I think this time was in like maybe West Limerick or somewhere. But
Now, when you say hiding, though, why is that bad? Like, as a celebrity, do you have to announce that you have children, or do you mean as in like hasn't told a single individual of any walk of life that he's got a son?
And hasn't been supporting them, maybe.
that's
Okay, gotcha.
He's scarcely told himself, or he's kind of like he's a he's
Deadbeat
kinda-
dad.
Yeah, deadbeat dad, sweeping under the
Deadbeat dad.
carpet. That's right.
Deadbeat dad.
So deadbeat dad.
Debbie Dad
Debbie Dad.
Deadbeat dad.
from Blondie.
Debbie Dad.
Yes. What's your one's name? I know you're making a Blondie reference. Is it Debbie?
Dan.
What's
Huh?
her name?
Debbie Harry.
Lead singer Blondie.
You can get it.
Harry Debbie.
Debbie Harry.
Oh, nice.
I already.
Hey, let me get this one. Nice one.
I said that.
Did you?
And then like 3 seconds later, you said it, and then
We
got
call her
really excited.
Daza Haza as fans.
Daza Haza.
But so just to wrap this whole little wrap.
Just to hip hop this all up.
So next thing he says,
Here.
he starts slagging him off. You have an 11-year-old daughter, not only the son. You've been hiding more children around the coast of Ireland.
yeah.
And next thing, and he slagged him off. He's like, you're not even watching Frozen with her, you fucking idiot. You're doing.
That's specific.
Yeah. He was like, because that's what I think Kendrick does with his children. He just be watching Frozen and eating cereal. He's like, don't do that.
Yeah, I do it because I'm a better dad.
That's right.
I'm an alive beat dad.
I'm a live beat dad. Yeah. So he's saying that.
Here.
thing, turns out Drake says they planted this fake story about the 11-year-old daughter. Like his team slipped it to Kendrick, a fake story to to let Kendrick go off and make a
Wow.
whole verse about something that's not true. And he's like, we planted that in you stupid fucking
Yeah.
cunt.
Oh yeah, that classic. Yeah. What is the if you're trying to work out who's leaking something, you tell one person one
So
version
Drake
of the
is
story.
using like Rebecca Vardy or no Colleen Rooney tactics.
Yes, yeah. I think he might have Colleen Rooney flown her over.
Oh,
yeah.
that's part
They
of the
call it
team.
CRT.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not like the TVs. It's
Yeah.
take on new medium.
Yeah.
That's the she. It would be good if she wrote like the Art of War, like a modern version.
Colleen Rooney.
The Art of Beef.
yeah. AOB.
That's already like a Jamie Oliver book though.
Yeah, Art of Beef. Yeah.
Yeah. 200 years they talk about like Sun Tzu and then of course Colleen Rooney.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The two pillars of military tactics.
Sun Tzu, Napoleon,
Yeah.
Colleen Rooney.
Putin of course has hired Colleen Rooney.
Yes, it's kind of what they would say is she's employed the tactics from the avant-garde world of theater
right.
into political atmosphere. Who was that did that? Slaslov? It doesn't matter.
Stanislavski, is that what you're saying?
No, the guy that was like Putin's guy that Adam Curtis talks about in those documentaries that had used all like avant-garde art theater techniques in kind of
Propaganda.
In waving.
I won't talk about anything. Something's not right.
You're a rot. This Coke lemon.
It's done something.
Made fucking porridge of your mind.
I'm
McShane.
really hungover and I feel like it's become contagious.
There's an osmosis
Yeah.
at play.
Well, listen. Then don't resist.
I come in like this.
Yeah, we were hot.
I had a jazz
we
band
had
behind
5
me.
minutes of good shit at the top of this episode.
Listen. Let the rap gossip of Mike
Yes.
bring us home on a wave here.
Yeah, here we
And
go.
all you must do is come in.
We're
and
going to
say,
need to do an extra 10 for you to fill a lot of the stuff that's going to need to get cut out.
None of it's getting cut out.
None of it's getting
It all
cut.
stays in. It's the human condition. People are seeing right in front of their faces men striving and falling short of their goals. You know, it's good shit.
My goal is to survive at the minute, and I'm hoping that we make it.
We will make it. Now,
Right, talk about hip hop for 10
so,
minutes.
listen, lads, I got this. Listen now. So what's happened is the last release has been this morning. Basically, like
So who's
6
are they
hours ago.
taking turns?
They are
Mostly, apart from Drake being like, you didn't respond.
Yeah, but after Drake said I didn't respond, Kendrick hits Drake with Euphoria, which is like slagging him off, kind of his family and stuff.
This is the most recent, is it?
No.
Okay.
And then Drake comes back with something called Family Matters.
And it's just one track.
One track.
Okay.
Family Matters. So he comes back and is like, he's like, you fucking, you hit your wife and you're really small. He's always calling him really small as well. There's
He
lot
is
of-
a
don't wanna
wee
be called
guy,
he's a
but
wee
yeah.
guy.
He's like, you got your back up
But
to the
is
curb.
Drake
That was
big?
K-Dot.
Is Drake
He's
big
small.
apart from that video that came out about him having a big,
Six-
massive schlong?
6 foot or da-da-da, something like that.
He's not, but he's not tall. But Kendrick's like 5'8" or something. He's like a wee guy.
He's a little fella, T. Cruz kind of thing, and he has little lines. He's just like, you say I overlooked you, but I was looking straight, and he's like, you know, because
Yeah.
And then he says you've got your back against the curb, which is a funny little
Yeah.
funny little
All the
lines.
contributors on Genius, you know, the lyrics is
Yeah,
just
yeah,
Mike, which is funny. The comment there, yeah.
And this
He
is
said,
good
he
because
says that
it's
he's
funny.
yeah. This line refers to how Kendrick is small, which is funny.
He's having,
Contributor Mike, Big Mike.
certainly as a bigger man,
Yep.
a big strong man, that I
Which
do-
we've seen from the top, you know.
top,
That's a
the-
large, but just
bloody-
the muscles of
You can barely contain me. This piece of beautiful.
Yep. This
beautiful
piece of
jersey.
original, authentic.
Embroidered, hand embroidered jersey. But I like a lad having a go at a little fella.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Because you're a
Just
bully.
short jokes.
Yeah.
I like
Because
him.
you're tall and it can't
That's
come in
right.
your direction.
Exactly right. And I say he is small, and that isn't good.
Whereas if he was slagging him off for his back fat, you would have taken that quite
I've been
badly.
quite hurt.
Yeah.
That's
My feelings
inappropriate.
have been hurt tremendously.
Yeah.
The line would have been crossed.
Absolutely.
100%.
Um,
So Euphoria,
let-
Kendrick's talking about Drake's family and all.
Kendrick, and then Drake comes out with Family Matters, where he's like saying
The beating the wife
you're
and all that
beating
stuff.
Your wife, and Whitney's the wife's name, and then he's like, you're beating your wife, and you won't marry her, and you're shagging other girls in New York,
Ooh.
and you're like, and you eat like you know, unorganic, unfair trade food. And do you know what I mean? He's just all sorts of
Please
stuff.
tell me that's really in it.
No, he has a
No, that's not. No,
it
that's.
is.
That's a
it
Big
is.
Mike joke, surely.
No. It's in the song.
In the song, he switches from domestic abuse to also equally as bad. You eat unfair trade.
Your food is not ethically sourced. Yeah.
Which is, of course, to be clear, I won't say bad, but I feel like in terms of like immediate things to go at somebody for, it's a very strange.
100%. I also think it's funny that like rappers in the 90s, if they saw this shit, would be they're turning in their graves the kind of Biggie and Tupac, because when like he's like, you cheat on your missus, whereas in the 90s it was like, I cheat on my missus.
And it was like, and I fucked your wife.
And the person on the other side is going like, I used what I was going to say. I was going to brag about having affairs.
This is 2020s rap. He's like, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. That's why I eat fair trade, you nasty man.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm skinnier than you. It's all the fair trade. Yeah,
that's right. Where did you get those eggs?
Yeah. What would you do if Drake released a song called "Where Did You Get Those Eggs"? It's called Six Pack, but it's not about his abs. Yeah.
And Drake's been accused several times of having fake abs.
Oh really?
Like,
so I did a nice wee reference so that I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
I was talking about eggs again. That's what I was referring to.
So anyway, so after Euphoria, he does Family Matters about fucking your man hitting his wife, and then Kendrick comes out with a song called "Meet the Grahams," because that's his name. Aubrey Graham is Drake's real name, and now he's slagging. He's just really just going on about like Drake. Like it's so personal. The song is to Drake's son. He's like, "I'm sorry that man's your father. I'm sorry your father is a horrible, dirty, rotten bastard." And then he says, "But you can still be a good person, even though he doesn't teach you how to be a man. He doesn't spend time." It's all this like incredibly personal shit. And then he starts talking to Drake's mother. He's like, "You've raised a horrible person." It's like, but he's doing it all in this mental, like, calm, Kendrick, poetic kind of, that way. And it's like, Jesus, this is mad. Next thing, and then to Drake's father, he's kind of slagging off Drake's father as well. He's just like, "He's a bum like you." So he's like that, and then he's like, it's wild. So then he comes out with that in response to Family Matters. And then he just releases another one. Just another one straight after. Kendrick just goes for two.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. And the next one is about how Drake is basically pretending to be black. He says he doesn't like Drake saying the N-word. He said it's... Because he's basically saying you're not even black, lad.
Yeah.
And you're just fucking... he calls him a colonizer because he's just fucking sucking up the talents of all the rappers and stuff. And it's all quite nasty. And
what do they mean by that? As in, like he's using them for like they're writing stuff for him, or like ghostwriting or something.
That, and he's getting like he just uses every like new hot rapper, like so like 21 Savage say does a collab or a few years ago or someone that he just jumps on them and like fucking.
Gotcha.
So he's like, "You're 37, you fucking loser. Stop acting like a fucking 15-year-old, you bum."
Imagine saying that to somebody just without anything of like, "You're 37, you loser." Just somebody in your work.
Stupid age to be. Yes.
How was the weekend, Robbie? "You're 37, you loser." But also, it's just that specific age. Once you get to 38, it's you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just something about that
38
number.
is a respectable age to be.
So it's all gone Pete Tong.
And what are we waiting for at the minute?
Well, so Drake just released.
Whose court is what ball in?
So Kendrick.
So Kendrick did the two, and then Drake's come back with one.
And Drake's come back with two now because he got Family Matters, and now today he released like From the Heart 6. It's called. So that's one. But Drake is trying to get out of it now. He's kind of like, I'm going on holidays, so I can't do this anymore. So kind of like
he's going to Malaga. Drake is sending out of office emails and diss tracks. If this beef is urgent, please forward
if there's a legal element to this beef, please forward to something.
I will be checking my diss tracks sporadically. Please consider the environment before printing this diss track.
Oh dear. Good fun.
Kind regards, Aubrey.
Yeah. Aubrey, and then Drake, whatever his surname is. Drake. Oh dear.
Yeah, so that's genuinely what he's doing, and he's
That's
trying to get
funny.
out of it. But then like Kendrick keeps coming back. But then his whole verse in this last song was like, "I am not a pedo."
Just to be very clear,
You cannot find me on sex offenders list. I'm serious about this right now.
Yeah.
So
By section 10A of law, so by regulation thing, I'm
His
technically...
lawyer has written the most recent diss.
No, just say that. Say that as best you can. Say
It doesn't
that.
rhyme.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, that's
There's
the dumb
something
thing.
funny as well. Yeah.
Like rap lawyers have to make all of their contracts rhyme.
Yeah, I used to have a bit about that of like if you were to take all of that seriously, it's like 25 to life. All those, if you print out that and say in court, so it does say you have killed many men here. How do you defend that? But I would many. But you could have the something about law. What the hell are we talking about? I've got slow decline here, cognitive decline. There's something you've done to me. What's in that?
What the fuck?
Lawyers writing the song. It would be good if all of his responses he opens with "I am technically not a," and then whatever the accusation is. Just to be clear, by the law of whatever jurisdiction he's in, I am not a.
So people have been convicted from drill rap in the last few years.
Really?
So drill.
Yeah, what's the difference
They
between
got a bit
that?
specific with their
That
lyrics.
would be like for Black and Decker employees.
Right, yeah. Well, so
Hardware beef.
Yeah, B&Q. So the drill stuff is actually nothing to do with power tools. So it's actually no, because you would think from the name, but but these guys literally come back and be like they're like, I'm outside John's house right now waiting with my gun, and then later on that evening it's like,
you see the CCTV and he's like,
John is dead, and then he's just like, I killed John, and then like this, honest to God, this stuff was being used in court. It's like, you see this clip where you're outside his house with a gun, and then you said 5 minutes later, and you said, I killed John, and he's like, no.
Because most of the time
it's hard.
You gotta just be a bit more vague than that.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I killed the guy.
Yeah, Sleep with the
I'm
Fishes
very
type. That
scary
was a
and stuff.
classic. Yeah.
But they just be like, I'm here at number 32.
I'm here at 34.
Queensway
flat 34,
Park.
You killed John.
Yeah, BTX or whatever they like.
Now John's dead because I
Killed
killed him.
him with this gun. Can you see it in the footage?
So genuinely, loads of people have been convicted in the last few years
There you
because
go.
they were just completely ratting the exact specifics of murder.
Yeah.
It would be funny if the defense wasn't like, oh, but I'm just saying that because it's a song. They say like, no, but I only killed him for the song. Yeah, like so you have to. It's art, is what I mean.
It was just for good crack and
Yeah,
all.
they go, oh, so you're trying to say this is for creative purposes? That's why you wrote that. It didn't really happen. He goes, no, I'm saying I killed him for creative for the song.
Yeah, that was just art.
Yeah, and then he turns it into because there's not enough jobs in the UK at the minute.
Yeah,
and
it
that's
was
your
just
fault.
It was just a really big.
Says that to the judge. That's
really,
your fault.
Really big.
He
art
thinks the
attack.
judge is the prime minister.
But wasn't there a point that this is my just like fleeting seeing it on Twitter and stuff?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a point where like Kendrick predicted what Drake was going to do a song about and like beat him to the punch?
Well, no, so he's just, he was saying like, because you know what happened was he's like, I can see your angles before you do them. So when Drake released Family Matters, that song, which is about Kendrick beating us, so Kendrick released his response within the hour.
Gotcha.
So
As in he already,
he knew Drake was going to go for his family, so he had a response.
So Meet the Grahams was like bang straight
Is that
back.
straight out?
That's right.
Nice.
That's right. And even in Meet the Grahams, he was just like, I didn't want to do this, but you mentioned my family, and now, so basically, he's delighted Drake's mentioned family because now he can just go fucking.
Yeah,
get
you've
contrite.
opened the
100%.
Which is a clever
Defcon
move because
1
if he
is
doesn't
the-
go that way, then he just has that song.
Just has it in the back.
Yeah, well, as soon
To
as
listen to by
because he's
himself,
like, it's inevitable. Drake will have this angle. It doesn't have to be this
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
But it's
yeah.
just like, I've got this ready.
There
locked
is
and
something
loaded,
funny
ready
about
to
the
go.
Drake coming back after trying very hard, like sitting, I guess, going, and then his producer going, Drake, could you, fuck,
so annoying.
I just nailed him.
Yeah, got him. We've got a few weeks.
Yeah.
He takes ages.
Yeah.
He has to pull up his.
He's already done it.
Yeah, like Bush getting told
Yeah,
that
yeah.
photo.
Yeah.
A second diss track has hit the inbox.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so.
It'd be funny if they sent it to each other's inboxes.
Yeah.
Just emails.
It's never getting released.
Because that's what my partner had said of like whenever she was reading up, being like, where do they release this? Is it just on, like, do they just go, like, are they uploading it themselves just to YouTube? Like, is Drake going, could you send me the MP3 of that? Of how do I get this onto and what picture will we use? Will we get, what is it, Vibes Only YouTube channel to make a lyric video for it? Commission that quickly.
That's great.
Yeah.
But that's caught up on all the hip hop beef, I think.
Well, so so now what we're waiting for right now is going to be Kendrick's response to this last track. But a lot of people think Kendrick has already just has won a landslide,
Convincingly.
Yeah.
victory here because.
Well, if there's enough rumors out there anyway about this stuff about what do you call him, Drake, then it's probably like all he has to do really is like cement an idea that people are talking about, which is an easy way to win as opposed to Drake, which probably has to go in an uphill of, unless that stuff about Kendrick was also out in rumors. I don't know.
I've never heard the wife beating stuff, but on like Kendrick's last album, there's like there's some quite famous like songs where it's like him and someone who's supposed to be his, I guess, wife or girlfriend, they're fucking screaming at each other.
Oh, I remember that bit. Yeah, in the middle of in the middle of that last album.
Yeah,
Mr. Morals. That's what it is.
But then they shag at the end of the fight, and it's like, and she's like,
I
like that part.
I hate when they do sex noises in songs.
Yeah, I'm not.
It always just makes me go.
I do feel like I'm a bit of a prude and stuff. I really like. There's something about but there's also, but it's weird because it's not like I'm going. It's not like whenever you're younger and your parents are like or whatever, like very PG about stuff. There's something about like I'm like work away at doing it, but I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear the song.
When I like that album a lot, but I do always skip that track. Also just because the idea of whereas you would exclusively listen to only that track and you go brilliant album, but
even going into the recording studio, and just some woman going,
to go like that, and was that good? Yeah, how did that sound on that? No, more kind of enjoying. That's just the noise I make when I wake up in the middle of the night.
There's a Guns N' Roses song where Axl Rose, like in the recording booth, is shagging one I think the drummer's girlfriend, and it's like her being like, and then he put it in a song, and the drummer didn't know.
Oh, that's nasty.
Isn't that nasty business?
But I've got a there's just I don't even like hearing that the start of that Kendrick song, because again, maybe it's not that I'm a prude, but I'm just like not strong enough for anything. But like even hearing an argument, I'm like stressing out.
No.
And also,
let's go to Burger King. No.
Not only is it not happening anywhere near me, not only is it people I know, it is also not real. Not a real argument, and I'm still panicking about it.
Yeah,
not good.
But I think all this is all this like rap beef stuff and diss tracks. Is it not just like promo? It's like, oh, people haven't spoken about us for a while. Let's kick some fucking shit around.
Not really, because like Drake is still the biggest rapper alive anyway, and Kendrick is not far off. Like he's still held up right at the top. So not really, but like it'd be what hip hop and big rap fans would be like. It's great for the culture that this is happening. Like rap beefs, good rap beefs are just great for rap fans, and it's just a great thing to be happening.
How mad would it be if in this current year that we're in that somebody genuinely got killed over this? Like if there was like a 90s.
Yeah, because it feels like there's such little threat of that, of Kendrick or Drake like killing each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it doesn't feel like it's like I think a lot of kind of that drill stuff you mentioned about that drill stuff. That sounds like there would be a criminal element potentially there, but current mainstream hip hop doesn't feel like it's like in the streets or whatever.
They're far more likely to kill themselves than anyone else. As a general rule,
Kendrick Lamar has assassinated himself after Drake's most recent allegations.
Oh, I was too mean.
No, well, see, the thing is that
it's sort of saying, no, that's not nice. Yeah. That wasn't nice, Aubrey.
That was a bit far, man.
Yeah. I mean,
what if somebody just tweeted too far? That was it, one of the two of them.
But like, it is too far. I mean, like, what they're saying is like more personal and worse. Like if you think of the big rap beefs of the past, maybe like Jay-Z and Nas, which is very famous, but he's just like calling Jay-Z ugly and like a fucking fraud and all this stuff. These boys are going like deep into like
this is researchers,
like children. They're like
that's not
relationships. It's fucking wild.
There was probably a lot of that first. The former that you said there is probably a bit more of like an exhibitionist type thing, where it's like would that be the correct term?
That is,
like a kind of like we're doing this. It's almost like it's a play fight for like like a UFC fight beforehand where they're doing all this that and the Whereas this sounds like there is like it's just going to end in court.
But they're both just fucking like millionaires. I just don't like. Just shut up. It's like just.
But Drake is famously like
insecure,
or just like everybody trying to hate on me, everybody trying to keep me down. It's like you're like a billionaire. Like you couldn't be more on top. But every album, that's what's so annoying about him as next. I loved his his early albums like Take Care and Nothing was the same are actually unreal in my opinion. And there's like some real fucking creative, soulful stuff in there. But the last like 5-6 years, it's either just like I got so much money and bitches, and then on top of that, it's just like everybody want me.
That'll be your next hour. Once you get the money out of the Patreon vault, you'll be it's your next hour. I got so many grands. I got like 26 and 7 grands in my bank account right now. Everybody hating on me because I'm referring to horrible things in the podcast.
No
the consequences of my actions I cannot handle.
No more meal deals for me.
Yeah.
People do not like the amount of times I reference child pornography.
Hey, well, thanks for listening to the podcast. It's kind of you. Do you have anything to plug? I'm in Europe soon. I don't think this will come out in time for that.
He's in Brussels to make a speech.
Fuck. But then I'm at the Edinburgh Fringe every single day, 10:25 at Monkey Bar 1, doing off the cuff, fun, crowd work, interactive nonsense comedy. You're at the Edinburgh Fringe as well.
I'm at the Edinburgh Fringe, 5:45 every day. The Beehive, nice. I'm there doing my show, Nasty Character. There'll also be work in progress show. I just have to iron out the details of that as well. Also, Oma, Derry, Belfast second show. Please, people, get tickets to those. Cork second show is added. Get tickets for those on Friday the 31st. Galway, Limerick, there's still some tickets left. Get tickets to those. Dublin, might be sold out, but Whelan's there could be a few tickets left. Get tickets to those, and that's it.
And I'm in London now. I don't do comedy anymore, but I am in London now. So if you see me at a coffee shop, don't approach, but you be aware that it is me.
My tour and Mike's tour are both extending into the autumn as well, so keep an eye out for that and tell your friends, because it's a scary thing to extend the tour. On some level, you always just think. Maybe everybody who wants to come see me has already come.
Yeah, that would be a good experiment of like if you did one more and one person turned up and you went, oh, I know the exact number of people that I know the exact.
Yeah, you put all the money into ads. You got billboards everywhere,
it's
and everyone just goes, oh,
it's 50,001 people.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah, do get tickets to that.
It's a concern.
Again.
It's a concern. But patreon.com/parenting, because God knows the sponsors never last.
Right, boys.
Thanks very much.